My friends, today is a sponsored video by Drop and their Panda THX wireless headphones. Now, I will say upfront, this is sponsored, so they are paying me to talk about these headphones, but I will say from the get-go, I wanted these headphones for the longest time. Ever since I heard that these were getting announced, I wanted to check them out, and also coming fresh off of trying out the brand new AirPods Max that are $550 and being sorely disappointed by those despite mainstream approval of them. Honestly, I don't see it. I compared them in active noise cancellation to everything I had on hand, and they were incredibly disappointing. I got these right before I shipped my AirPods Max right back to Apple because I set up a return the same day with how bad they were. I instantly noticed that even though these aren't active noise canceling headphones, they block out just about as much sound as the AirPods Max, just due to the fact that they are a closed back pressure clamping design that actually makes it so that I'm sealing myself off from my environment. This does as good of a job as the AirPods Max did, for me at least. And the best part is these come in at $150 cheaper. But the big deal about the Drop Pandas, besides its minimalistic design, is the fact that these are audiophile grade wireless headphones. Everything about these sounds stellar. I've been using these for a few weeks now, and I absolutely love every single time I put them on, whether it's my newly discovered band Dance Gavin Dance that I'm absolutely loving, or it's 21 Pilots that I enjoy on the regular, or going back to my high school days with some Streetlight Manifesto or Old School Blink. I actually really love everything that I'm hearing because the Pandas are the world's first headphones with THX AAA technology, and I could read to you the entire spec sheet right here about how it's feed forward error correcting topology, but essentially what it boils down to is that the amplifiers in these Drop Pandas are world class for wireless headphones, and when you plug them in with an aux jack, which it actually does have a 3.5mm port, it sounds exactly the same whether you're wired or wireless. And the high quality audio is in thanks part due to the planar ribbon drivers that Drop has implemented, because they use evenly spaced magnets on both sides of the diaphragm to result in carefully tuned phase correct sound. This is some of the most clean and pure listening experience that I've had in quite some time. The Drop Pandas keep the highs where you would expect them to be without getting overly bright, and the low end response isn't overwhelming like I found disappointing in the AirPods Max, where it felt like the kick drum was just going into my ear. On this, it actually sounds like there's a kick drum in the room as opposed to a kick drum right next to me. But when you do go into much heavier bass sounds that use like a bass sample, it actually doesn't become overwhelming, but still delivers the force that you would expect from some of those songs. Honestly, it just sounds like I'm listening to music the way that the artist designed for me to listen to the music, which is absolutely high praise that you can give to wireless headphones, because usually you have to sacrifice some sort of sound quality in order to get to that. And thanks to the fact that these use Bluetooth 5.0, they're remarkably power efficient, and due to the fact that they don't have active noise cancellation, you can get about 30 hours of listening time with these, which is about accurate to what I received. And as I mentioned, these do not have any sort of active noise cancellation, but I don't miss it when I'm actually using these. It blocks out just enough sound from the physical shape, which, while we're talking about the physical shape, let's go over the design. They're just what you see here. They're black, nondescript, not meant to stand out headphones. And that's not only just the headset itself, but also going into the packaging. It's all just rather plain, which is fine. This is not supposed to be some flashy showcase piece, but this is something that's supposed to be for people who enjoy high-end audio without the frills and the fuss of other mainstream gimmicks that might be out there. And also included in the packaging, not only do you get the headphones themselves, you get the USB-C cable to charge these things, because they do charge over USB-C, as well as a 3.5mm cable. But on top of that, you also can purchase an additional boom mic in case you want to use these for gaming on your desktop PC. So now I want to go into a comparison of the integrated mics versus the boom mic that you could potentially add onto this thing. So this is the microphone on the Drop Pandas, just without the boom mic, how it's going to sound. It's connected via Bluetooth to my computer right now, and this is about as best as I can approximate how it's going to sound on a phone call if you happen to be using it for those purposes. This is a test of the optional Panda boom mic that you can pick up from Drop and use on the Panda headset. Actually, this sounds quite good. It's a decent little boom microphone that you can attach to a really good high quality wireless set of headphones. There's a little bit of feedback that's probably coming across in this recording, and I can guarantee that's actually the dirty power from my PC and not the actual microphone here. So it's doing a really good job. And I think one of the big takeaways that I have from this entire headset is that it gives you all of the options. You want high quality wireless audio, the Pandas can do that for you. You want to plop down and play video games? Well, there's a boom mic for that as well. There are multiple solutions that come across with the Drop Pandas, and it makes it so that you can get everything that you want in a single headset. And I, for one, love that. And then just to add the icing onto the cake, these are IPX6 waterproof in case you want to use those. But these honestly have been some of the most impressive headphones that I've tried in quite some time. I've been delving more into the realm of high-end audio equipment, from getting a brand new DAC set up on my gaming system, which we'll have a video out on coming soon, as well as purchasing higher-end headphones for my work use. These honestly are some of the most impressive headphones that I've heard. And yes, this is sponsored by Drop. I absolutely thank them for sponsoring this, but even if they hadn't sponsored this video, I absolutely would be able to recommend these. It is a hefty price tag at that $400 mark, but since Apple has upped the game to $550, I mean, you're actually saving money at this point and getting, honestly, a better sound quality experience. So with all of that being said, again, big thanks to Drop for sponsoring this video on the Pandas, the THX. I absolutely love these. These are now my daily drivers when I'm here in the office, especially when I just need to block out some basic noise, or when I actually really want to enjoy the music that I'm listening to. The Drop Pandas are now my go-to. So if you want to check them out, use the link in the video description. Let them know that UFD Tech sent you. And with that being said, I'm going to be done with this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed to stay up to date on more tech-related content that we got coming your way. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, friends.